Welcome, welcome, welcome to Image TV. I am King Image, and this is King Image Spits Knowledge and Wisdom. Are y'all ready for this knowledge and wisdom that I finna spit? Ooh, I'm gonna bust you upside the head with something cold. You read the caption, you read the beginning. It's the third eye chakra. Yeah, we've been on the journey. We've been on the journey. We've been trucking through the months. Trucking through the months. I'm trying to tell you. So, the third eye chakra is basically the light center. Cleansing light. Paradise light. So, if you ain't went back and started at the root chakra and came up through the heart chakra and now through the throat chakra and now you're on this video, the third eye chakra, if you skip all those videos, you are gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna scare yourself, you're gonna be fearful, and you probably never do this again. So pump your brakes. If you did not watch the last 5 episodes, go back and watch the last 5 episodes. You feel me? And the throat chakra is 2 episodes. So watch both of those, because boy, I done dropped some jewels on y'all. I done dropped some golden nuggets on y'all. So y'all be prepared. So we won't have to get prepared in the middle of a process that we should never started. So jumping right into it. If the third eye chakra, the color is indigo. Indigo. I had to look up this color because it's like, I was like, indigo, what is indigo? Is it a light blue? Is it a sky blue? Is it a blue? Is it what kind of blue is it? But basically it's like a teal mixed with a sky blue. You know what I'm saying? So indigo, you imagine indigo when you meditating or activating the third eye. It's connected to what organs? It's connected to your pituitary glands. Organs, yeah, them are organs. Your pituitary gland. What else? It also is connected to your eyes, your ears, your nose. You feel me? So your clairsentient, your clairvoyance, your clairsent. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you how to use your third eye. So before we even jump into activating it and balancing it, you got to understand, what is the third eye? The third eye is a light center. It's basically the element is light. So you can have clarity. It's time to clean up some things. That light cleans up your chakras. It cleanses your chakras. It cleanses your spiritual body. That's what we've been building, our spiritual bodies. We got 7 of them. And these 7 spiritual bodies are encompassed inside of our body until we activate them. And then they can be able to vibrate outside of our body. But that takes a process. And the process is you have to learn how to go through the chakras, because every chakra is a different element. It's a different emotion, and it's different things that you got to work on in your organs. So they're connected to your body. So it's light, and it's representing clarity, understanding, spiritual insight. Also, the third eye is a lotus flower with 2 petals, representing duality, meaning your unconscious mind and your conscious mind. Now you can see both of them, because when you're doing things unconsciously, you don't know you're doing it until after you have done it. Have you ever did something like, dang, I forgot I did that? Yeah. Because while you was doing it, it was just, what is it called? When you just do things, it's a habit, you know? So your conscious mind, that's you right now, like me talking to you right now. Conscious. I'm conscious. This is my conscious mind speaking to you guys. My unconscious mind has a whole nother level. I do things and say things that my unconscious mind say, and I don't know I'm saying it, or I don't know I done it, or you gotta think hard on when you did it or how you did it. That's your unconscious mind doing things for you. So now you are able to Use your unconscious mind and your conscious mind, because it's a spiritual awareness. It's a spiritual awareness. So soon as you understand your self-awareness, then you can understand your spiritual awareness, which is within yourself. Let me slow it down for you. That which is in yourself. The spiritual that's encompassed in your body. Woo, come on, somebody. So you're not really a body. This is just a figment of our imagination, what we made real. When two lights come together, unconscious and conscious mind. Your unconscious and conscious mind smash together, you create matter. Come on, somebody. But that's a whole nother video. So going deeper into the third eye is unifying your both conscious and unconscious mind so you can create wisdom. What? Well, in Christianity, they say wisdom only comes from God. So you telling me I can create wisdom? Yes, you can create wisdom, because at the beginning of the Bible it says, I created you out of me. In the image of all three plus one that created you. That's four. Spiritual awareness. Wisdom. You could create wisdom with your spiritual awareness. That's your third eye. Your spiritual awareness is inside the light. So don't be scared of the light when people say, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. That was them traveling through their third eye. Because once you travel in instants like light speeds, you travel through your third eye. You break down, well, if you're able to do this, you can break down your matter into light. And then you can travel throughout the universe. Simply. Let's keep that whole nother video, though. We ain't there yet. We got to understand what the third eye chakra is, though. But so we can be able, when we open this thing up, we won't be scared or fearful of our own power. Because, boy, when I opened that boy up, my whole body was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was scared, boy. I was like, man, I'm finna blow up. It either felt like I was going to blow up into a billion pieces or I was going to die. So be careful when you're above the heart chakra and up, because it's dangerous. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. So be careful when you're doing these meditations, because these meditations are linked directly to these organs. Your pituitary glands, your eyes, your nose, your ears. And it's located in the center of your eyebrows, in the center of your forehead, right here. This is where it's at. Boom. And it's like right back here. So like right in the back of your ear. Like if you look at your ear, right? Like this the top of your ear. This like the back top. So the back top of your ear is where your third eye sits. Bah! That's your third eye. It sits right there. And it's got a complete, a direct tunnel to the real, to the physical realm. If you look inside your brain, it look like two big ass horns. That's which is your brain, your left hemisphere and your right hemisphere, or your left hemisphere, your right hemisphere. You know what I'm saying? So your pituitary glands and your pineal gland. Your pineal gland represents the third eye chakra. So it is an actual gland. It's your pituitary gland. Go look it up. Go get a picture of it. So when you go and sit and meditate into your third eye, you can have a picture of what is pulsating in every mindset. That's why they say clear your mind first, so you can stop the pulsating, so you can understand and you can see yourself. Your energy. Because scientifically, they got a thing called an EKG, and they can see your brain, left hemisphere and right hemisphere, when you think about certain things, when you think about eating, when you think about certain parts of your brain light up. Where do that light come from? Your third eye chakra. So everybody's third eye chakra is open because it's impossible for it to be closed while you're alive. So you can't even be alive if your third eye chakra is closed. So it can be unbalanced though. It can be in an imbalance. And it can be capsulated. Come on, somebody. Have you ever been capsulated? You've been in jail before. You've been somewhere where you didn't want to be. You've been in trouble where you had to get a discipline. You've been somewhere along those lines. That's a capsulation. That's like capsulating. That's the same picture of capsulating your pineal gland. Encapsulating your third eye chakra. And if if your third eye chakra is capsulated, if your pineal gland is capsulated, then you're going to have problems with your intuition. You're going to have problems with your perception. You're going to have problems with your wisdom, creating wisdom, increased intuition. Come on, you're going to have problems with all that. Decreased intuition. And you're going to have, you're going to be foggy in the mental. What's wrong? I don't know what's wrong. I just feel down today. That's your third eye chakra capsulated. You capsulated today. So you got to do some third eye chakra meditations. You got to do some third eye chakras exercises so you can be able to exercise that light gland. And you don't have that light flowing through you. How do people see you? They don't. They just see the perception that you put out to people, that you give to people. What is the perception I'm giving to you right now? That's my personality. Now, you got to get to know me to meet my character. But that's where the unconscious and conscious mind sits. Personality and character. See, my character sits in the background while my personality speaks. My character gives me insights and intuition about things I need to speak about. My character gives me insights and intuition on things I need to do for my body. Your character is your unconscious mind working with your personality, your conscious mind. I'm just bringing Christianity literature to the forefront because they don't teach this stuff in Christianity. But basically, this is what they teaching you in a subliminal message way. But this is not mystical. Or no, it's not mystical. It's real. I could disappear and go on the other side of the world and reappear if I didn't mastered my third eye. If I master my third eye, I can go to Mars and come back. Why? Because I have mastered my third eye. And if you have mastered yourself, spiritual self-awareness, the limits are limitless. It's like you become the father that which he created you to be. Each and every one of us has a chance to become gods. But if you think you are the God, that's the problem. Because the God is what created every God in the universe, because he ain't trying to do nothing. He's bringing earth and heaven together in one. That's what all the Bible telling you. How Jesus came, Christ came down to give heaven on earth. Why? That's why he took the sins and death. Hello? He took sins and death. Hold on. Wait a minute. He took sins and death. That means if you commit a sin, you don't have to die. If you have a spiritual awareness, though. If you don't have this spiritual awareness, you're going to die mentally. You're going to die physically. You're going to die spiritually. And if you die spiritually, you know these people walking around poor on the streets. They ain't poor. They want to be there. Why? Because they encapsulated their mindset, and now they're mentally dead. They physically walking around. Now they zombies. That's what you call a real life zombie. So how to activate the chakra is simple. All you have to do is visualize and focus on the indigo light. And that indigo light gonna pulsate, pulsate, pulsate. And with every breath that you breathe. Remember what I taught you? Relax, focus, breathe. Relax, focus, breathe. If you made it this far in the video, relax, focus, and breathe should be natural to you now. because this is months on months of processing these things that I've been teaching. And if you've been studying them and you go look up these words that I'm telling you, then you'll be able to be where you're supposed to be at this point in time. You feel me? So, it's the indigo light, and the mantra is O-M. And when you do that, that's the natural sound of the light. That's the natural sound of the sun. That's the natural sound of every frequency that was ever created. That's why the people in Tibet and the Buddhists and the people in India, they do all that shandariki, you know? That's all for the chakras, so they can be more spiritual awareness. Because if you are spiritual aware, then you're physically aware. And if you're physically aware, then your physical, you can manifest anything within your physical through your spiritual awareness. Hello. So your unconscious mind is not just supposed to be sitting there. Your unconscious mind is not just supposed to be chilling in your background all the time. No. You're supposed to show your character through your personality. And if you can't do that, you have identification problems. Go back to the root chakra. You feel me? So now, how to balance the root chakra when the third eye is open? Because once it's balanced, you're going to start getting headaches. Your brain going to start hurting. You're going to be like, what's going on? It's going to start boom, 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 boom. Like I told you, I was scared too. My whole body, though, not just my head. My whole body. Because the third eye is linked to all your chakras. And if you go look up a chakra chart in your body chart, you'll see what chakras is linked to what chakras. So when you open certain chakras, other chakras are activated or elevated. So when your third eye is open, you'll have a sense of clarity. You'll be so focused and in line with things. You'll be like, oh my God, this is just like, people be asking me like, where you get this stuff from? I'm like, well, I studied, first off. Second off, I trained myself in the process of practice. People ain't patient with their practice. So that's why when they show their profession, they never practice. They're not professional with it. You feel me? So this is all third eye. Aware of your surroundings. Noticing physical and emotional sensations without judgment. Oh, look at that. Oh, what is that? You back a child again. You become back to your child reset mind code. Now, every mind code that was set in your life, in your past, has been reset. Boom. Just like that. Just opening this thing. Activating this thing. Flowing and understanding your third eye is the first step. Go study this thing. I can't say it enough. Study it before you jump into it. That's why I got these first 7 videos, so you can be able to see and go study for yourself. And this is not an everyday thing. This is pick one chakra and do it for a week. Pick the next chakra, do it for a week. Pick the next chakra, do it for a week. That's what I did. And you will see how impatient you are. I was so impatient, boy. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was that impatient. Because your pride, your ego is dissipated, it's gone. Because that's the light code that they taught you when you was a kid. We're not egotistically when we come out the pussy. We don't even know what that means. We don't even know when we, well, let me say it properly. When we come out the woman's belly or woman's uterus, we don't know nothing. We got to learn everything. And when what surrounds us, our environments and our environments and the people that are in our environments structure us until what we become when we get 12, 13, 14 years old. So we can be able, now your brain has been like, it's impossible to escape it, because that's what all of us has been brought up to know. But it's easy to break. You feel me? Okay, we're gonna have to do a part 2 on this too. Cause boy, I gotta go deeper. Because the third eye is deep. That spiritual awareness, boy. So y'all stay tuned for part 2 of the third eye. Let's go.